The future, it calls to us, a siren song of the unknown. For centuries we've sought answers in the whispers of prophets, mystics and seers shrouded in mystery. They offer glimpses into the abyss of time, their words, a chilling blend of hope and despair. We are drawn to these prophecies, they both terrify and fascinate us. Why do we seek these glimpses into the future? Is it the thrill of the unknown or perhaps a deeper need? Maybe we hope to control the uncontrollable. Prophecies offer us a strange comfort. They tell us even if the future is bleak, at least it's... But what about the prophecies themselves? Can we trust these visions? Or are they just ramblings, open to interpretation? Let's look at some of the most shocking predictions about America. These predictions come from some of history's most well-known seers. Let's see what they tell us about the future of the USA. Nostradamus. The name alone evokes mystery and intrigue, conjuring images of ancient prophecies and hidden knowledge. Born in 1503, this French astrologer and physician published cryptic verses that have puzzled and fascinated people for centuries. These verses, known as quatrains, are filled with rich symbolism and metaphor, making them a challenge to interpret. They are incredibly difficult to decipher, often leaving even the most skilled scholars perplexed. Many believe these quatrains predict future events from natural disasters to political upheavals. One quatrain in particular has America on edge, sparking debates and fears across the nation. It reads, "The great city where the first man is called will be smitten by the fire of heaven in 2 instants." Some interpret this as a reference to a devastating attack on a major U.S. city, causing widespread concern. The phrase, "fire of heaven," has led many to speculate about the possibility of a nuclear strike. Others suggest it could mean a catastrophic meteor impact, adding another layer of fear. The quatrain's vagueness is chilling, leaving much to the imagination and interpretation. It leaves us with more questions than answers, fueling endless speculation and debate. Another Nostradamus prophecy speaks of a great empire of the West facing a decline, often linked to the United States. This prediction has been interpreted as a sign of America's potential fall from global dominance. Is America's global dominance coming to an end? The prophecy leaves this question open. The prediction doesn't give a timeline, adding to the uncertainty and anxiety it generates. This makes it even more unsettling as the threat feels ever-present and imminent. Nostradamus's prophecies are shrouded in mystery, their true meanings hidden in layers of cryptic language. His cryptic verses fuel endless debate. Are they warnings of future events? Are they glimpses into a predetermined future or simply reflections of the fears and hopes of his time? Or are they simply open to interpretation, molded to fit our fears and anxieties? Whatever the truth, Nostradamus's words continue to fascinate and frighten us, a testament to their enduring power and mystery. Baba Vanga, a blind mystic from Bulgaria. She died in 1996, but her prophecies continue to resonate. Known for her startling accuracy, Vanga made predictions well into the future. One of her most chilling predictions involves the 45th President of the United States. Vanga claimed that the 45th President would face a crisis that would bring the country to the brink. Many believe this refers to the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent political turmoil. Vanga also spoke of a great flood that would engulf coastal cities. This prediction takes on a terrifying urgency in the face of climate change. Is this a vision of rising sea levels swallowing Miami, New York, Los Angeles? The possibility is both real and terrifying. Baba Vanga's prophecies, unlike Nostradamus's cryptic verses, were often more direct, but their interpretations still remain open to debate. Her warnings about climate change and political unrest feel all too relevant today. They serve as a stark reminder of the challenges facing our world. Sylvia Browne. A self-proclaimed psychic and author, she captivated audiences with her bold predictions and spiritual insights. Her career spanned decades, during which she wrote numerous books and made countless television appearances. She was a controversial figure, often sparking heated debates and drawing both fervent supporters and harsh critics. Her claims of psychic abilities were met with skepticism by many, yet she remained undeterred. But she had a large following. Her fans believed in her abilities and eagerly awaited her next prediction. Book signings and public appearances drew massive crowds, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the woman who claimed to see beyond the veil of the present. Many believed she could communicate with the dead, offering solace to those grieving lost loved ones. Her seances and spiritual readings were sought after by many who yearned for a connection to the other side. She also made predictions about the future, claiming to foresee events that would shape the world. Her prophecies ranged from personal fortunes to global catastrophes. One of Brown's most shocking prophecies involved a devastating pandemic. She described a respiratory illness that would sweep across the globe, causing widespread panic and disruption. In her 2008 book, she wrote about a respiratory illness that would sweep the globe. This prediction, made years before the actual event, left many in awe of her apparent foresight. This pandemic, she claimed, would emerge in 2020. The accuracy of this prediction, given the global events of that year, is nothing short of eerie. The eerie accuracy of this prediction is chilling. It has led many to revisit her other prophecies, wondering what else she might have foreseen. Brown also predicted a period of economic turmoil for the United States. She foresaw a time when the financial stability of the nation would be severely tested. She claimed that the dollar would lose its value and that America would face a major financial crisis. This prediction has sparked much debate among economists and laypeople alike. While this prediction has yet to come to pass in its entirety, the economic uncertainty of the last few years is impossible to ignore. Many wonder if Brown's vision of financial upheaval is still on the horizon. Sylvia Brown's prophecies, like those of Nostradamus and Baba Vanga, are open to interpretation. They invite both skepticism and belief, challenging us to consider the possibility of true foresight. But their directness, and sometimes chilling accuracy, make them impossible to ignore. They provoke thought and discussion, keeping the legacy of these mystics alive. They force us to confront the possibility that some individuals may possess a genuine insight into the future. Whether one believes in their abilities or not, the impact of their predictions on our collective consciousness is undeniable. Section 5. The Shadow of Uncertainty, Interpreting Ambiguous Visions. Prophecies are like riddles, shrouded in mystery and often cloaked in metaphor. They tantalize us with their ambiguity, drawing us into a web of possibilities and interpretations. Can we truly know their meaning, or are we forever destined to grasp at shadows, trying to find clarity in the fog? Or are we simply projecting our own fears and hopes onto these ancient words, seeing what we want or dread to see? The interpretations of prophecies are often influenced by current events, shaped by the context of the times in which they are read. The same prophecy can hold vastly different meanings across different generations, each era finding its own reflection in the cryptic verses. Take Nostradamus' prediction of a great terror coming from the sky. His words have sparked countless debates and theories. In the 20th century, many believed this referred to the threat of nuclear war, a fear that loomed large during the Cold War. Today, it could just as easily be interpreted as a warning about climate change or even asteroid impacts, reflecting our current global anxieties. The problem with prophecies is their lack of specificity. They often lack dates, names, and locations, leaving much to the imagination. They often lack dates, names, and locations, making it difficult to pin down their exact meaning. This makes them open to a wide range of interpretations, each reader bringing their own perspective and biases to the text. This can be both fascinating and frustrating, as we search for meaning in the midst of uncertainty. But perhaps that's the point. Maybe the true value of prophecies lies not in their accuracy, but in the questions they provoke. Maybe prophecies are not meant to be blueprints of the future, but rather mirrors reflecting our deepest concerns and aspirations. Instead, they might serve as warnings, urging us to learn from the past and make wiser choices in the present, guiding us towards a more thoughtful and reflective future. Section 6. A Nation Divided, Prophecies of Internal Conflict. Many prophecies about America paint a worrisome picture of internal strife. Nostradamus, for example, spoke of a great discord that would grip the nation. He envisioned a country divided against itself. Baba Vanga also had visions of unrest. She spoke of a collapse of the West, stemming from internal divisions and a loss of shared values. This prophecy seems even more relevant given the current political climate. These prophecies, while troubling, are not necessarily inevitable. They could be interpreted as warnings. They remind us that a nation divided cannot stand. They highlight the importance of unity, understanding, and a shared vision for the future. The question is, will we heed these warnings, or are we destined to repeat the mistakes of the past? Section 7. Beacons of Hope. Visions of American Resilience. While some prophecies paint a bleak picture, others offer a glimmer of hope. Baba Vanga, despite her warnings, also spoke of America's ability to overcome challenges. She believed that the United States would eventually emerge from its turmoil stronger than before. Even Nostradamus's cryptic verses offer some hope. He spoke of a great leader who would arise in the West. This leader would guide the world towards a new era of peace and prosperity. These prophecies remind us that the future is not set in stone. We have the power to shape our destiny. By embracing unity, innovation, and a commitment to our shared values, we can create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. The future of America, like all futures, remains unwritten. It is up to us to decide what path we will take. Section 8. The burden of prophecy, hope, fear, and the unknowable future. Prophecies are a double-edged sword. They offer both hope and fear in equal measure. They can inspire us to strive for a better future, but they can also paralyze us with fear of what may come. The key is to find a balance. We should neither blindly accept prophecies as gospel, nor dismiss them entirely. Instead, we should view them as opportunities for reflection. They can help us understand our fears and aspirations. The future is not predetermined, it is a canvas waiting for us to paint. Prophecies can serve as guides, but ultimately we are the artists of our own destiny. Section 9. Our choice, our destiny. So, what awaits the USA? Nostradamus, Baba Vanga, Sylvia Browne, and countless other seers have offered their visions. Some are hopeful, others terrifying. But they all share one common thread: the future is not fixed. The fate of America, like any nation, rests not on ancient prophecies but on the choices we make today. Will we succumb to division and fear? Or will we rise to the challenges ahead with unity and determination? The answer, my friends, is up to us.